Modern-day Hong Kong still harbors many traditions that give people hope, luck and fortune. None more popular than the ancient art of Feng Shui. We head to a home tucked away in the hills of Happy Valley, where Veronica is going to speak with one of the city's most sought-after practitioners of the craft.
Feng Shui, literally meaning the harmony between wind and water energy, has been prevalent in Chinese culture for over centuries, and it's been brought to the West as well. That important time of the year, you know, Chinese New Year. My family and I will go out, go see the parade, celebrate, and buy those cute lucky charms for good health, good fortune, and prosperity. I know it works. I'm sure you know it works as well. So today I'm going to meet with a friend, and we're going to dive into the complex world of Feng Shui. Hello, Master Chen.
Hi, Veronica.
Knowing you and your expertise, can you tell us what is Feng Shui and what are the basic principles?
Okay, Feng Shui dates back to around maybe 3,000 to 5,000 years ago. It's an ancient practice. A lot of Chinese believe that everything is bound to 5 elements. So it's about the placement and arrangement of certain objects. So let's say a certain sector needs fire for the auspicious power, okay? So the placement of red, orange, purple stuff at the correct place, it's going to promote the auspicious power, okay?
So you say that there's different elements. It's the fire.
Water, metal, earth, and wood.
But the word itself, Feng Shui, is water and wind.
Yeah, exactly. In Chinese, Feng means wind, airflow, okay? And airflow also means qi. You ever heard of Tai Chi?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the qi around your body, right? And there's actually qi flowing around everywhere we go, especially in apartments and each house. And so, as a Feng Shui master, we take our compass, okay?
Oh, this is one of your tools.
Yeah,
I always
Chinese
see
compass.
you guys travel with this. It's a must-have.
Yeah, it's a must-have for any Feng Shui practitioner.
So how does it work?
There are 2 main parts of Feng Shui. Okay? The first part would be calculating the qi, the airflow. You see, air is transparent. You cannot see the air flowing, right?
Yes.
Let's say this is your bed. Imagine this shop, okay?
Oh, if it's pointing towards my bed, it's not
If it's pointing towards
good.
you, the qi, the airflow would be going this way. So like this, and then will be pointing towards you.
Yes.
So it's going to disrupt someone who's sleeping here, okay? And for another example, let's say my finger. Let's say if I put my finger right here for like, let's say 10 minutes, you're gonna start
it's
feeling
getting warm.
You're gonna feel a little bit irritating, itchy. So that's the same idea of placing the right objects at the right place. So placing the right objects and calculating the airflow, these 2 parts combined together, it becomes Feng Shui.
Okay. I notice around this home there's a lot of white walls.
Yes.
And there's natural lighting at certain parts, at the windows.
Certain walls in certain positions or rooms, you might need certain colors. But mainly, we don't use bright colors, especially red.
It's too hot. It feels too hot.
You're gonna get crazy. Yeah. Because too red is bad for the eye anyways. It's Feng Shui, just treat it as ancient practice plus ergonomics. Having too bright of colors, orange, red, or even paint your home room in black, that's too extreme, I would say.
It's too intense.
Feng Shui, you need to find a good balance. So out of balance means bad Feng Shui. It's just that simple.
Okay.
So let's say this position right here, okay, it needs the metal element. Placing something like this would be correct.
Okay.
But if, let's say, this place, it needs the element wood, and you put this, you see, metal, it chops wood, right? So that would be the wrong object.
Oh.
So that's how we calculate it. Window is transparent. So in Feng Shui master's eyes, windows means, the qi just go right through. And sometimes we don't want all the qi to go through all the time. So sometimes you want to block it inside the house. So it becomes more auspicious. Okay?
Oh.
You need to trap some type of qi inside the house. In Chinese, it's called 聚氣. Okay? you want it to be, you want to stay there longer. Actually, I implement all these calculations into an app. So now it saves me a ton of time, so I don't have to calculate everything on paper.
Is it an app that is easily accessible to normal people?
Yes, I want to make Feng Shui more accessible, okay, for the general public.
And rightfully so. Feng Shui has received a great deal of attention and adoration from people of all walks of life. And the social habits of this generation, he seeks to inspire and appeal to a larger audience by sharing this traditional art through the fusion of new technology. It's not hard to see Master Chan's passion. Now let's see what else he has to share.
How is the Feng Shui industry in Hong Kong now?
The whole industry in Hong Kong is quite mature, I would say, the Feng Shui industry. And you would see a lot of younger masters, like nowadays. Whereas in my dad's era, I would say era, every famous masters, they would be around like 50s or 60s.
Talking about a lot of young masters coming out these days, is the clientele getting younger as well?
Yeah, that's also true, because young people, they want everything like right now.
Yes.
Like, they want to see results fast, okay? So they want to have a good job, and they want to make more money, and they want to have like a better relationship. So they would do whatever. They would do whatever it takes to have like a better life, right? So Feng Shui would be part of that. They believe Feng Shui can help them achieve things faster. So that actually attracts young people.
Can you show me some examples of what you were talking about of the use of qi in this home?
Sure. In Feng Shui, the door is considered like the most important, okay? The most important, because this lets in all the qi, okay? Because the qi from outside flows inwards, okay, into the house. Okay, once you open the door, right, what do you face?
I see the windows.
Okay. Windows are transparent, so the qi goes right through.
Oh, this is what you were saying earlier.
Yeah. So how do we mitigate it? We can put a partition or a screen right here.
Right.
So when you try to walk in, right, you first face the screen right here. So what do? You're gonna turn this way, right?
And then walk.
So this is how we bend the qi. Okay, let me give you another example. It's gonna be about the aura, how we use our app and my calculations to calculate where the romance star is, okay?
Oh, I want to know about this one.
Okay, it's gonna be right here. Yeah. According to my calculations and the app that I developed, the romance star is here this year. So every year is kind of different, but this year is going to be in this spot right here. So we put something.
That's pretty. I like the color as well.
Yeah, we put something that tells a story. Okay. So what kind of story do you see here?
I see two birds. They look like they're talking to each other. There's some sort of communication.
Exactly. Well, it's like they're like lovebirds. Okay. So that's why you see two birds, because if you want relationship, obviously you're not going to put one bird like a single bird, right? So it has to be two. When you find out the right position, when you put the right object, something that tells the right story, that becomes good Feng Shui.
And I also see that there's flowers here as well.
Yeah, that complements the whole story.
Ah, okay. So what would be a bad example?
It's just right next to you.
This one, the
Yes.
vase. It's quite pretty like this.
Yeah, but in Feng Shui, it's actually bad Feng Shui. You cannot put empty vases at home, because that attracts bad romance.
Oh, because there's nothing inside?
Yeah, empty vase attracts bad people, especially if a girl, they put an empty vase, you're gonna attract someone who's gonna treat you badly.
Oh, we don't want that at all.
Yeah, you're not gonna want bad romance, okay?
So we have to put some water and some flowers inside.
So you cannot just put water, you have to put flour.
Oh.
I would say the first choice would be real flowers. And then the second choice would be preserved flower. They're actually real flowers, but preserved.
Right.
And then you can consider fake flowers.
Okay, so the more flowers we put here, the more romance and friends and likability we're going to have.
Not necessary, the more the merrier, okay? No. So let's say this spot right here, I would say just one would be suffice. Yeah.
Okay.
Something seemingly so simple in theory has so many complexities within it. As this craft evolves, clearly the best has yet to come.
After talking to Master Chan, I had a really cool feeling. You know, when you enter a home, you feel either at ease or it feels uncomfortable. It's like a gut feeling. But of course, if you really want to know more about Feng Shui, you have to seek a sifu's advice. Most importantly, I really like how a Chinese tradition went from something really old-fashioned and adapted it to modern society. Then, now it's accessible to a global audience. How amazing is that?